When you can give your body a full variety of 31 different fruits and vegetables in their 100% natural, whole food form, you receive the unmatched balance of nutrition that comes from the perfect source, Mother Nature. Get real today with Balance of Nature's fruits and veggies.
I don't know if it's my imagination, but I'm starting to feel great.
It's made a whole lot of difference in my life.
I never get sick.
I've always told my family I want the best for my body, and I don't believe that you can put a price on it. You know, I'm not going to shortchange it. I want the best, and I'm just ecstatic.
Boosts my immune system so I don't catch the things that are going around. And if I do catch something, it's really mild and it goes away.
I'm happy.
Quite frankly, I have tried them, and I have been a well person ever since. I have not been sick.
It's been unbelievable for me.
We take it every day, and we love it.
I feel like a tiger.
Call toll-free 800-246-8751. That's 800-246-8751. Or go online to balanceofnature.com and be sure to enter promo code WABC for a special discount today. Once again, that's toll-free 800-246-8751. Get real.
The views and opinions expressed by the participants in the following broadcast are to be used for entertainment purposes only.
Welcome to Above and Beyond with Laura Smith, the show that takes you above and beyond with the world's most transformational thinkers, top celebrity psychics, mediums, and astrologers. Call in now for a free reading. 800-848-WABC. That's 800-848-9222. Let's go above and beyond. Here's Laura Smith.
Welcome. 77 WABC. It's a psychic soiree on a Sunday night. Smack dab in the middle of the summer. Great to be with you as always. We are live. This is a wonderful opportunity for you to get some guidance and advice from those that take you above and beyond. The best intuitives in the world. I handpick them, I cherry pick them, and I'm so grateful because not only are they here live and giving free readings to you on the air, but we also are videotaping this tonight, and you can find us on YouTube on the Above and Beyond with Laura Smith channel. So right off the bat, I want to thank the people that make this possible, and that would be my sponsors, Balance of Nature, fruits and veggies in a capsule, of which I take a lot every day because it just makes me feel better, look better, and be better on so many levels. It's not even funny. And we'll talk a little bit more about the fruits and veggies and what it can do for you as well throughout the program. Also, Aloe Moist. Aloe Moist is a moisturizer that is so wonderful in the sense that it's an all-in-one. So it goes from your face to your feet, basically, from head to toe. And there's not many moisturizers that are safe enough and healthy enough to do just that for you. So thank you to Aloe Moist as well. And taking your phone calls, let me give you the phone number right off the bat. 800-848-WABC. 800-848-9222. Tonight is special. I have a dear friend. Well, she's become a dear friend because she came on one time, and I just thought she was just spectacular. So I said, you got to come back on again sooner rather than later. So Maria Shaw is here. She's known as the French Quarter Medium, as she hangs out down in good old Louisiana.
That's right. NOLA.
NOLA, that's right. And but she not only is a medium, but she's psychic, but she's an incredible astrologer. And we're actually going to do more of the astrology readings tonight, and we're going to do it based on relationship talk and compatibility charts. So when you call in today at 800-848-WABC, what you need to do is give us your birth date, so the month, the day, and the year, and then a specific question related to your relationship. No big, long story, just that. And Maria can tune right in. She's got her laptop here, and she is lickety-split on it. She is really a true pro. She's also written this fantastic book called Soulmates and Hot Dates, How to Tell Who's Who. And this is free to my WABC listeners Lucky you guys. You just have to pay for shipping and handling, but it's a wonderful book based on if you're searching for your soulmate, or if you are already with one, or if maybe the one you are with you think might not be the one, but maybe turning them into that, or her.
He or she may be a cellmate. Not a soulmate, but a cellmate. A lot of people are prisoners of love, you know.
Prisoners of love, or prisoners in love. Yes, well put. So Soulmates and Hot Dates is available to my WABC listeners by going to Maria's website, mariashaw.com. Maria Shaw, SHAW, mariashaw.com. Or if you Google the French Quarter Medium, you'll also get to her website as well. But so since we're kind of focusing on love right now, it is the summer. For me, I'm a Leo girl. You know my sign already. My birthday is a week from tomorrow, and I'm all about love, and especially in the summer. I just love to feel like I'm in love. I feel like there's potential for love. I think a lot of people do in general, but you look in the newspapers and in the glossies, like in the last couple of months, and so many high-profile relationships have are just like dropping like flies, like Ben and Jennifer, right? Affleck, and also now Gavin and Gwen Stefani.
The one that though that got me was Miss Piggy and Kermit.
Oh,
I had no idea that those two were going to break up. No, they announced it last week too.
Get out!
You didn't hear about that?
No.
Yes. Now Miss Piggy is a Gemini. So she's kind of all over the place anyhow.
You're sure?
Yeah. And Kermit the Frog is a Taurus. And they made a big announcement last week, the same time that Reba McEntire broke off her marriage of 27, 29 years. Unbelievable.
Yes.
And they said that they were announcing that they were going to call it quits. And the community, their fans were just devastated.
Right. Now, so Maria, do you feel like when this kind of thing happens, is it is it in their charts? Is it in the stars? If they had done their charts at the beginning of their relationships, would they have seen this coming? Or is it personal will that we will stay in a relationship or we won't? How much of it is destiny and how much of it is what we decide to create?
Well, that's a really good question, because I believe that as an astrologer that, we all have this birth chart, this map of our life, but we still drive the car. Mm-hmm. So your birth chart will tell you a lot of times the type of person you're supposed to marry, when there's hot spots in the relationship, when there's right turns, wrong turns. It'll tell you what path to take, maybe what path to avoid. And there's always going to be challenges in relationships. There's always going to be good times. And to navigate that map or that chart is really what an astrologer can help you do. But you still drive the car. So they've chosen after so many years to leave their marriage or whatever. And some relationships, especially in Hollywood, aren't supposed to last anyhow, because we all come together for experiences, to pay back karma, to learn karma, to grow as people. Society says we have to stay together till death do us part, but maybe your karma with that person was for 2 years or 20, or maybe till death do us part.
Is there I would venture to say that most people don't get into relationships thinking that they are going to end, or that they don't mind if they end. Most people really want to believe that the one that they're walking down that, and so why wouldn't more of these have a better chance of surviving, or there's just too many mitigating circumstances?
Well, everything runs in cycles, like I said, but also people grow at different stages. And we have a planet in our solar system called Saturn, and Saturn challenges us and it bonds relationships closer together, but can also separate people too. Depends on how strong the relationship is. Mm-hmm. And I always look at it, if people are having problems, couples are having issues, look at it as an opportunity to make the relationship better, because you can turn something around by knowing ahead of time. But a lot of times you'll see cycles and marriages and relationships end at the 7-year mark, the 7-year itch, okay? The 15 mark. The 29 and a half, which is also a Saturn cycle. But we also see a lot of marriages end during the Uranus opposition, which we know as the midlife crisis. Mm-hmm. And Uranus is a planet of quick and sudden change, and people feel differently in their early 40s. The people that you may have chosen to marry when you're 19 and 20, you may have outgrown them by your 40s. So the whole clue to this is to grow together. Mm-hmm. You don't have to get a divorce at age 42 or, at the 7-year mark. Knowing astrology and knowing when there's hot points, you can work around them. And that's the beauty of astrology, is knowing when things come up so you can be ready for the challenges.
Okay, so you can use them as sort of like tools in navigation.
Guideposts. Exactly.
Okay, interesting. So that's what we want to do for people today. So excited. Call us up at 800-848-WABC, 800-848-9222. And Maria Shaw, since we're doing relationships today, the Venus I always thought was like the big planet of love or whatever.
It is,
and you said that Venus is in retrograde.
Right. Venus went retrograde middle part of July, and it doesn't go retrograde very often, maybe about every 2 years. But when it does, there's a lot of breakups, separations. Venus retrograde is partially responsible, I believe, for a lot of these breakups in Hollywood, okay? But Venus retrograde comes around and people start reviewing their relationships. Am I getting what I'm giving? Am I in the right relationship? Do I need to stay longer? Do I need to work on it? So Venus retrograde brings up all this stuff that you've been thinking about relationships and considering, and really gets you to think hard about it. That goes on until September 6th. So a lot of people out there may be thinking, do I stay in this relationship? Do I stay with this job? Because your relationship with your work is also, part of this configuration. Venus rules love and money. Do I stay with this business partner, this friendship? So a lot of people are reconsidering. But this Venus retrograde is very good for second chances. So how many of you out there have heard from an ex in the last couple weeks? How many out there have thought about an ex? And who are you stalking on Facebook? I would ask that question to a lot of my clients, because people are really thinking about people from their past. And this is a great time for reunions and to get back with people and for second chances. And again, that goes until September 6th.
And then what happens then?
Then you decide if you want to stay or if you want to go. But if you are having problems in a relationship right now, don't make any big alarming moves or decisions until after September 6th. You may feel completely different by then and just think he's the best thing. So don't do anything drastic until after September 6th. You may look at things differently.
Or she.
Yes, or she. Oh, and the other thing is, this is not a good time during Venus retrograde to get any cosmetic surgery, because Venus rules the beauty industry too. I would not sever a tie with your hairdresser right now. It's not a good time to sever that type of relationship. You want to stay with what's tried and true. Don't start any type of new beauty treatments. Stick with your same look. You can go and get your hair cut and colored again, but use the same, the same color, that type of thing. After September 6th, you can try to get wild and crazy.
That's funny. And then Mercury being in retrograde is what we hear mostly about.
Right.
It happens, 3 times a year?
Right. We have another one of those coming up, I want to say middle of September through October 9th.
Oh, so Venus gets out of retrograde and then Mercury goes in.
Yeah, and Mercury rules trips and travel and communication and computers, and that's a time frame that things a lot of times will fall apart or they won't progress. It's not a good time to sign contracts or start anything new, but it is a good time to do things with RE in front of it, like rewrite, re-edit, refinance your house. It gives us a chance for about 3 weeks to kind of redo things and look at our mistakes, and you get second chances then too.
And for people who think that astrology is I don't know, something that maybe like the Bible or traditional religious organizations look against, what is your answer to that?
Well, I'm Catholic. I'm Italian Catholic, and my mother was an astrologer. She was a real estate executive by day and an astrologer by night. And I met her because I'm adopted when I was in my early 20s. And I asked her that question because I used to do what you do. I was a reporter, a long time ago. And she said, God gave you this gift. God made, the moon and the stars and all the planets. And they always say, look to the heavens for your answers, right? But she said, if you use this gift for the betterment of mankind, this is really a gift, and it's here to help people, and it's a good thing. If you use it to manipulate or as a bad thing to hurt people, then it's a bad thing.
Right.
And I've followed her advice, and here I am.
And here you are, and you're wonderful.
Well, thank you.
I can tell you absolutely firsthand that if you have a session with Maria Shaw, you will be you'll be feeling better, because no matter what she tells you, she gives you a sense of background on it, a sense of healing and what's good for you, but in a way that makes you feel like you have tools and not just that you're at the fate is going to take over your life. So it's a really wonderful sort of enlightening and educational process as well, because after all, it is a science. So contact Maria Shaw on her website for your own in-person reading and to see all of the things that she does. She has a lot of writings on there. And, of course, to get your free copy today, if you're listening on WABCRadio.com, to Soulmates and Hot Dates, How to Tell Who's Who. She's offering that for free to my listeners and viewers today. So the only thing is that you have to pay for shipping, and it won't come in for 2 weeks because she's on vacation right now.
I'm
She's
actually
not
on a
home.
5-city tour. I wish I was on vacation.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right.
But this is New York is our big stop, and then we're headed on to Minneapolis. So all of your Minneapolis listeners can see us there the 15th and the 16th. We're stopping in Wisconsin. We just came from Boston. We were just in Boston earlier. So it's been fun. We've been getting to meet a lot of people, and this is definitely a treat to be here in New York with you.
Doing charts today on love, relationships, and compatibility. It's Maria Shaw from mariashaw.com, and also known as the French Quarter Medium. And we are going to go into the break so that we can come out and take your phone calls. And all we need is your birth date, time of day if you have it, and the city born, okay? And she plugs it in, lickety split, and we'll give you a reading here. Has to do, the questions today are not career, they are love, compatibility, and is he or she the right one? When we come back, it's Above and Beyond with Laura Smith, brought to you by Aloe Moist Moisturizer and fruits and veggies in a capsule, better known as Balance of Nature. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Hi, I'm Laura Smith from 77 WABC's Living Better. And the other day, Curtis was talking about how his blood pressure was seriously, dangerously high. And I actually got a little worried for him. I think even Kubi did. The point is, I was sitting there and I was remembering my show that I do with Dr. Howard every Saturday at 4 p.m. I've heard so many testimonies read by the doctor and his wife about people with amazing side effects from the fruits and veggies, like their blood pressure coming down. What did I do? I ran down the hallway and I found Curtis.
Yes, and thankfully you did, Laura, because Kubi kept raising my blood pressure from his responses to me. But you came with Balance of Nature. I was at 220 over 120, very dangerous, and it knocked it down over the course of the day down to 160 over 110, and then eventually the next morning I was at 140 over 90, and I hadn't had anything other than Balance of Nature.
I'm happy to see that your face is not as red as your beret today. So for you to order your Balance of Nature, you can call 800-2468-751, 800-2468-751, or go to balanceofnature.com. Put Laura in the promo code for special discounts.
Ever since the Iran nuclear deal was signed by world powers to promote peace and tranquility, Bibi Netanyahu and his associates in the United States have been campaigning against it using their Jewish card. The ongoing negativity of Bibi and his associates, fueled by a hidden Zionist agenda, is of major concern to traditional Jews. Regretfully, their attitude and actions have stirred a rise in anti-Semitism, first in Europe and now provoking in the United States. Zionism feeds on anti-Semitism against Jews in the diaspora. How can organizations with a history of placing nationalism before Jewish safety be allowed to represent Jewish interests? Traditional Jews wish to clarify that, as observant Jews, they faithfully obey God's command to be loyal citizens and pray for the success of our homelands. The statements issued by Bibi and his associates do not represent traditional Jews. In fact, they do not relate to us and are irresponsible. For more information, please visit www.truetorahjews.org.
When you can give your body a full variety of 31 different fruits and vegetables in their 100% natural, whole food form, you receive the unmatched balance of nutrition that comes from the perfect source, Mother Nature, with Balance of Nature's fruits and veggies.
I was on thyroid medicine for 5 years. I have completely got off of it, and all my blood work came back excellent.
It does a lot of good for me because I feel it works. The reason why I'm taking it because I've got Hep C. Once I began taking your stuff, it took a few months, but believe it or not, my liver enzymes are way down and it's normal now.
Call toll-free 800-2468-751. That's 800-2468-751. Or go online to balanceofnature.com and be sure to enter promo code WABC for a special discount today. Once again, that's toll-free 800-2468-751. Get real.
For a free on-air reading, call now. 800-848-WABC. That's 800-848-9222. Here's Laura.
Yes, it's a psychic soiree on a Sunday night. It's called Above and Beyond with Laura Smith. So grateful to have Maria Shaw in the house, the French Quarter Medium. We're doing astrological charts today and just found out from her that she is second generation. Her mom was an astrologer as well. And we're taking your questions on love and compatibility and by you giving us your birthday, time of day, and place that you were born. But I want to thank Balance of Nature for sponsoring this show and truly want to, I want to honor them for honoring us by being part of the program and making this happen for you, because just so you know, these veggies and fruits have changed my life dramatically in the last 3 years, so much so that I have forced basically the rest of my family to take them as well. And I just found out from my sister, who's visiting all the way from Indonesia yesterday, that my father, who doesn't like anything, is the biggest skeptic in the world. He's been on them for a year now and swears by them, so much so that he forces his beloved dog, Chula, to eat the fruits and veggies in a capsule now because they make you feel so incredible. And it's just amazing the energy that they give you. Maria, I am telling you, this has been a game changer for me.
Well, you've got a lot of energy.
Oh, I really do. And I take a lot of it. And when I start to get sick like I did last week, I double, triple, quadruple up on it, and it stops my whatever the thing that's about ready to happen, stops it in its tracks. It's phenomenal because it's just whole food. It's just fruits and vegetables. There's nothing added to it. It's not an extract. It's not a chemical. It's fruits and vegetables, and they're flash dried, which means they're not frozen or heated. They're flash dried, and they retain 100% of the same nutrition as eating raw vegetables, 10 servings a day. And none of us get 10 servings a day. We all know that. I just had a slice of pizza.
Wow.
So if I didn't have my Balance of Nature, I would not have had my quota today. So go to balanceofnature.com. Put the word Laura into the promo code and really see the change in your life. That if you knew how much my father loved his dog, for him to make the dog take these as well, you know that something's going right there. Balanceofnature.com. Thank you so much. Well, we're going to go straight to the phones now and go to you and take your calls on compatibility, love, and relationships. Fred, you're first. Thank you for calling tonight. What is your birthday?
Thank you for taking April 3rd, 1964.
Okay. And do you have a special question for Maria?
Yes, I'm just curious if and when I'm going to finally meet my Miss Right.
Well, I think you've met a couple Mrs. Wrongs and Mrs. maybe Half Rights and Mrs. maybe Right Nows. But Miss Right is about a year off. I'm going to explain why. Yeah, Jupiter.
Right now I'm talking to, sorry to interrupt, I'm talking to an ex-girlfriend right now.
Venus retrograde. See?
That's what she was talking about before, Fred. Go ahead.
Okay, but Fred, I think some of these people from your past, some of these women are a little crazy. I'm not trying to put anybody down, but you've gotten yourself in positions in the past where you were trying to fix things, save people. You know, you emotionally got wrapped up in some stuff. I don't see you repeating those same patterns. I think you're a little older and a little wiser now. I do see a very nice lady coming back around, but I also see somebody new coming into your life. I think that you may seriously consider making a strong commitment in the fall of 16 to 17. That's when Jupiter opposes your sign. That was the same year that I actually met my sexy husband. You've got the same aspect coming back that I did a couple years ago. That's the biggest time in 12 years for you to meet Mrs. Right. The lady right now is okay, but the same challenges you had a couple years ago may be the same challenges you'll have now. So, it may be an incompatibility thing. What is her birthday? Do you know? You want to give it to me on the air?
I know she's a Libra, October something. I don't remember exactly what.
Okay, Libras are generally very nice people. They're real easygoing, easy to get along with. It's your opposite sign, so you can learn a lot from her. She can learn a lot from you. As long as she doesn't come with a lot of baggage.
No baggage.
Then you may want to relook at this, and during Venus retrograde is the perfect time to. Okay, right. So you have my blessing in moving forward, but don't shut everybody else out, because I really see you're going to meet this blonde-haired lady. She's absolutely, you like blondes? She's absolutely gorgeous, and it looks like that her name may start with an A, like Amy or Amanda or Allison.
Okay.
There you go,
so
Fred.
Keep that in mind.
Keep us posted, will you? All right. Thank you so much. This is Above and Beyond with Laura Smith. Maria Shaw is my guest, doing love and compatibility charts and having you call in at 800-848-WABC. All right. Let's go to Staten Island. Susan, hi. You're calling for a friend.
Hello?
Hi, Susan. Go ahead.
Yes, I decided to call for myself because I don't know her birthday.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. What's your birth date and time and all that jazz?
January 30th, 1954, about 6:50 a.m. in the morning.
All right. Do you know that you're a double Aquarius? That your sun sign and your rising sign? You are a free spirit. What are you looking for love for?
What am I looking for love?
Why are you looking for love? You're okay with a lot of friends, a lot of people around you. You've got enough love to go all over. If you really want...
I disagree with you.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you really want a man, you can meet somebody this summer.
How?
I'm going to tell you. You've got Jupiter, you've got Mars this week, and you've got Venus all in your house of relationships and love. You need to get out of the house and start traveling in new circles. I always tell people it's not the pizza delivery guy. You got to get out and start traveling in new circles. I do see you meeting somebody from your past because Venus is retrograde in your 7th house, which has to do with love and relationships. Don't be afraid to maybe make a call or write a letter, connect with somebody from your past. I also feel you're going to find love among a friendship circle, a social circle, and it's somebody you may have overlooked in the past. So there's somebody out there that you may have known for the last 10, 12 years and seen infrequently through a group, and I think you could hook back up with him. And it does look like he is a different ethnic background or nationality than you. And I want to say that his name starts with an H. I don't know if it's a first or last name. Harold, Harry, Henry, Hank, something like that. But you could meet somebody this summer. Get moving, get busy, lady. Get out there.
Well, just tell me what I should do.
Do social things, groups and friends. Get out and start joining groups. Reconnect with people from your past. Also, ask your friends to fix you up, too.
Okay, Susan, that's your marching orders from Maria Shaw, the French Quarter medium. Moving on to Dawn in Michigan. Lots of people calling from all over the country. As I post this all over social media, they know about Above and Beyond with Laura Smith, so we get a lot of local calls in New York and the tri-state area, and then some from all over the country. Dawn, go ahead.
Hi, Maria.
Hi, Dawn. What's your question?
My question is, I have been in a relationship for about 6 years now. Last year or so, it's been kind of bumpy, just because of some mental illness, I think. And I just want to know, should I stay or should I go?
What's his birthday, Dawn?
9/11/55.
Okay, so you're both Virgos.
Yes.
And it's sometimes two Virgos together, it's like kissing your brother. I mean, it can get kind of boring, those two signs together. You mean a little bit more zip. But the thing is, with you being a Virgo, you have a Cancer rising sign. I don't know if you knew that or not, but you're a mother. You nurture people. You want to fix people. So
Exactly.
The more challenges you have in a relationship, the more you sink your teeth into that. But Pluto right now is on your house of marriage, commitment, and relationships, and it's causing power struggles. It's causing endings. So I don't think you're going to jump ship. I mean, I could tell you, hey, get out now, but I don't think you're going to. I think you're going to hang in there, and I think that we're going to see some peace and some resolution by November, December in this relationship. I'm not saying it's going to be perfect, but it's going to be better. So I think you're staying.
Okay. Great.
Thanks
you.
for the call.
Thank you so much for calling. And Sandy, go ahead. Hi, Sandy.
Hi, Maria.
Hi, Sandy.
How are you, Maria?
I'm doing great.
You are wonderful. Thank you so much. Well, my birthday is January 23rd, 1943, so I've had quite a life. I've raised 3 children by myself, and in 2001 married the love of my life. Unfortunately, he died of cancer in 2003. So that was almost 13 years ago, and although he's a very tough act to follow, I feel I'm ready for a wonderful husband to go with me and be a partner in my senior years. Do you see that at all?
Well, let's take a quick look at your chart. One of the things that I want to tell you is I feel like your husband bounces in and out of your dreams. I think that once in a while you'll hear from him or see him, and I have a message for you from him.
Oh.
He's telling me it's okay for you to move forward and move on, but just remember that he's the best you'll ever have.
Oh, that's true.
And that's what he's telling me to tell you. So I don't know in what contents that was, but he's just saying, hey, I'm the best she's ever going to have, and don't let her forget it. But it's okay if you move on. And right now, looking at your astrology chart, when Mars goes into Leo later this week, you're going to have some opportunities to meet some people. It seems like everybody that's calling tonight has opportunity because of this Venus and Mars thing. So you've got it opposing your sun sign, just like I did when I met my husband. So this is a good chance for you to get out and about. Now, where you're going to meet people is within your own neighborhood. You're not going to have to go too far. I see you maybe driving up to the supermarket, driving across town. So make sure that you have your makeup on and your hair in perfect order, because the guy that I see you meeting is probably going to be a Virgo who pays a lot of attention to detail. Okay. I also see you dating a younger guy or meeting a younger guy. Now, he might be born around 1950, 1951, and this guy's got some money, but he's not going to tell you that he's got money. And I don't see you telling anybody you got money either, which is a good thing. But I do see you guys getting together and having some fun. And his name, I believe, is Dan, David, or Del or Delbert or Dale, something with a D-A sound, okay? And you could meet him in your own backyard, so get moving.
Okay, thank you so much, Maria. You're the best.
Thank you. Yes, Maria Shaw is my guest. So happy that she is with us today. She came on the first time, probably the first or second month that Above and Beyond was on the air, and I said, oh, wow, she is somebody very special. So grateful to have her live in the studio.
Happy to be here.
Yes, the French Quarter Medium. She's making a sort of a national tour right now, and but she's here for us. And as a beautiful, thoughtful gift, if you go to her website, mariashaw.com, you can get her book, Soulmates and Hot Dates, How to Tell Who's Who, for free. All you have to do is pay for shipping and handling and wait for the 2 weeks when she's off of her world tour right now or whatever she's doing, and then she'll be able to send it to you. But again, go to her website, mariashaw.com, and that book is yours. Looks great. Soulmates and Hot Dates, and that's what we're talking about tonight. Are you with your soulmate, or are you just looking for a hot date? Because it's astrological readings from the wonderful Maria Shaw on Above and Beyond with Laura Smith, brought to you by Aloe Moist Moisturizer and Balance of Nature. So we are going to come back and take your phone calls. Don't go anywhere.
Campesino Salami Especial is waiting for you to grill this weekend with a new formula to satisfy the demanding taste of foodies in your family. Campesino Salami Especial is a great tasting product, high in protein and gluten-free. Delicious. Try the new and unmistakable flavor of the Campesino Salami Especial. Now, it's easy to identify because it has the authenticity logo of Cibao Meat Products everywhere. The Campesino Salami Especial is made by Cibao Meat Products, a company with over 45 years of experience making the best products to please every family member. Find it in your local market like BJ's, Costco, and Sam's Club. It cannot be mistaken because it has their logo everywhere. And remember, if you don't see their logo from the start, do not put it in your shopping cart. The Campesino Salami Especial is a product made here in the United States by Cibao Meat Products, a tradition of quality.
Some exclusions apply. See design consultant for details. Attention homeowners, stop looking for blinds, shade, shutters, curtains, or drapes in a store or online when 3-Day Blinds brings the showroom to you with custom window fashions to fit your budget. Transform a boring room and cut your utility bills with stylish, energy-saving window fashions. Whether you know exactly what you want or not quite sure, we've got the perfect selection, and you can see them right in your own home with a 3-Day Blinds design consultant who will guide you through every step of the way at no cost. Now you can buy window treatments the smart way, straight from the manufacturer. At 3-Day Blinds, we'll help design, measure, and install on your schedule and budget. Window fashion is all we do, and for over 35 years and millions of custom window treatments, we've been the name people trust. Through this special promotion, buy any custom blind, shade, drape, or curtain and get free installation. 3-Day Blinds. We'll come to you. Schedule your free in-home design consultation now. Call 877-914-6554. That's 877-914-6554. 877-914-6554.
You're listening to Above and Beyond. Now, back to Laura.
Welcome back, 77 WABC. Grateful to my wonderful sponsor, Aloe Moist. It's a moisturizer that is really unique in so many ways. Not only because it has all the natural products, which I really, really require when putting something on my face. It truly is, because a lot of times you'll go to the department stores. In fact, I was my my sister's here, and we went into an expensive, big department store where you buy those really, really, really expensive creams, and they're chock full of a lot of fragrance, a lot of things I can't pronounce, and I can't put that stuff on my face or around my eyes. I found Aloe Moist, and it really made a difference. It's this wonderful, wonderful cream that is so full of minerals and antioxidants. Aloe, of course, from Aloe Moist, and you can put it around your eyes. That's how healthful and healthy it is. But the other amazing thing about it is you can continue putting it all over your body. So it's basically from your face to your feet. And I've never found a cream that I felt comfortable doing that with. This is the only one. And it's made by a wonderful couple here in the United States of America. And they really were searching for a product that is just healthy, healthy, healthy. And Aloe Moist is the result. And I'm so grateful to have this cream. I use it every day, and I get a lot of sun on my face. I am not a good girl in that sense. So I need something that's going to help counteract aging and the sunspots and everything else. Aloe Moist is doing it for me. Now, if you'd like to order Aloe Moist, you go to their website. It's naturestechusa.com. Nature's Tech, T-E-C-H, naturestechusa.com. Make sure you put Laura into the promo code. You get 15% off of their already discounted rate. So that's only for my viewers and listeners to Above and Beyond with Laura Smith. naturestechusa.com. Put Laura into the promo code and get Aloe Moist from your feet to your face. And on that note, we're going to go back to the phones. And you are going to give us your birthday, your time of date, the place you were born today, because we're doing astrological charts with the beautiful, brilliant Maria Shaw. And Maria is so fast. She's got her computer right here, and she plugs it right in. So we're going to go to Tony in Toms River. Hey, Tony.
How you doing?
Hi, honey. What's your birth date and your time, where you were born, etc.?
7/27/37, Jersey City, Margaret Hague, New Jersey, 11:18 a.m.
Okay.
Now, Tony, you look younger than you are, don't you? People mistake you for a younger man. Not that you're old, but people think you're about 10 to 15 years younger. That's what it shows in your chart. You're a very good-looking man, too, aren't you?
Okay, everything's
and very modest. Well, you're a Leo, and Leos have the biggest hearts in all the zodiac, and they usually like women that look like models. You're looking for a good-looking woman, Tony. And this is a very good year for you to meet people. And I want to say this to all the listeners. Leos and Aquariuses are very lucky this summer. If you're out there looking for love and you want to meet somebody, this summer is a really good time to, because of the planet Jupiter. Venus is retrograde, so it could be somebody from your past until September 6th. But make a point to get out there. So, Tony, looking at your specific chart, you need to draw a woman that is just as fast and feisty as you. You need somebody that will challenge you, doesn't like to argue, but likes to debate, okay? And your best time to meet someone is going to be coming up on the full moon, the end of this month. We have what about the 29th, 30th, somewhere around there, 28th, 29th. So make a point to get out. We also have some eclipses next month, and these eclipses could bring in some new relationships as well. There is a lady that you may still have some feelings for. I don't know if you want to admit it on the air or not. And I feel that whatever happened in the past, that is the past. If you want to give her a second chance and you're okay with that, it may be worth looking back to the past at. But and don't be afraid to date somebody younger. I'm sure you're not, but you look at least 10 to 15 years younger. So you get out there. I think you could really meet somebody very special. I see her being a Pisces, somebody born in late February, March.
All right, Tony.
Sounds good.
All right. If you want to hear your answers again, just so you know, everybody, you can go to WABCRadio.com and hear the podcast. And if you go to the on-demand section, you can always hear the podcast of all of our programs here on 77. So it's WABCRadio.com. You can also go to YouTube. Tomorrow, the video will be posted, and you can see us and hear us. You can see that I'm actually holding my microphone in my hand because it just almost fell in my lap. Yes, I don't know what that has to do with the planets or anything, but I'm holding my microphone up by manually here. Anyway, though, great to be with you. We're taking your phone calls. We're going to go back to the phones. And Eileen in NYC, what's your question? Your question and your time of birth and everything.
Hi. Okay. Hi, Maria.
Hi.
Thanks for taking my call. So I guess, I don't know what time, but I was born by 5/15/1964.
Okay.
Bronx, New York. And I guess I'm asking, what's on the horizon for me? What direction should I take?
This has to be about love. We're doing relationships today.
Yeah. All right. Well, you're a Taurus. You have a lot of Taurus planets, and since October 2012, things may not have been all that great for Taurus people. I mean, you've had some disappointments in relationships and love, but you've had plenty of time to think about what it is, what you do want, and what it is that you don't want in relationships. Now, here's the kicker. After the 12th of this month, we're talking in 3 days, you're coming into a very lucky cycle for love affairs. It's not a commitment year, but it's a year to date, get out there and date some more. Your commitment year comes around late 17 or 18, so you've got plenty of time to perfect the craft. But I do know, looking at your chart, that you being since you have so many planets in Taurus, that you really need to find somebody that's also grounded like yourself. You have a Cancer moon, so you want a home, you want to feel nurtured, you want to, wine and good food on Friday night. You're a creature of habit. You want somebody that'll be there at 5 o'clock every night, to rub your feet, but at the same time that can challenge you a little bit too. So I think that you could meet Mr. Wonderful, but not get a commitment, but meet Mr. Wonderful anytime after August 12th. It's coming that quick. I'm so glad you called.
Wow.
Yes, congratulations in advance. There you go. Thanks so much, Eileen. Appreciate your calling. We're going to go to Pam in Tampa, Florida. Hi, Pam. Go ahead.
Hey, Pam.
Hi. How are you?
We need your birthday and your question, quickly.
Hi, 10/25/62, 2:39 a.m.
Okay.
I recently lost somebody I cared about very much, and I just wondered what was coming down the road for me.
You lost your husband, Pam?
Yes.
Okay. I wanted to let you know that he is still with you, and I also feel that he wants you to be very cautious with who you get involved in. You just lost him within the last month or two?
Yes, I did.
Okay. He wants you to be very cautious that you don't get involved with the wrong person and jump back into something. He's also watching over you and your son, and he feels like your son is also his son. That was his stepson, correct?
Thank you. Yes, that's true.
So he is definitely around you right now, and he is going to come to you in a dream, possibly before the end of the month, but he is going to draw somebody nice for you. Sometimes our spouses that we lose don't want us to be alone. They want us to be with people, and so he's going to draw somebody nice. But before that, he's saying you could get fooled. I don't think that you should get involved with anybody. This is the message I'm getting from him until probably December through April of next year. Right now, take your time, do your healing, hang out with your friends, but you are going to be drawing somebody very nice to you. And I feel the name Dean. I don't know if it's a first name or a last name, or if he's drawing Dean, channeling Dean Martin. Did he used to like Dean Martin?
Oh, my gosh, Maria, I just saw Dean Martin on Facebook, and they asked an hour or two ago, what's my favorite, song? That's Amore. I typed in the computer. So he is right here with me. That was my question, if he was still here, and I'm very grateful that he is. So.
Oh,
well, that he probably made sure that song was on the radio for you. So that's a way that he can send his love to you. A lot of times people that we've lost will send messages through music, through dreams, those types of things. So, there's your Dean Martin.
Oh, my. Thank you both. Thank you.
I am so
much.
grateful you called tonight, Pamela, and we send you so much love. God bless you. Wow. I've seen mediums and I've seen astrologers and good ones, and I've never seen anybody do both of them at the same time like you do. It's extraordinary. Maria Shaw, I am so floored by your incredible gift.
You.
In fact, so much so, I'm kind of speechless for the moment. So we'll take this time to go into another break if it's okay. Come back and take as many phone calls. The last section that we do, we move a little bit quicker just because we're trying to get on as many people as possible. But again, my guest is the wonderful, gifted, talented, and really beautiful soul, Maria Shaw. And you can find her at her website, mariashaw.com. And not only, as you're hearing, is she an extraordinary astrologer, so gifted with the actual science and so fast, but she's intuitive on top of it and a medium as well. It's really a combination I've never witnessed before or been able to hear or watch. It's just fabulous. So grateful to have her tonight. And she's offering you a wonderful book tonight. If you go to her website, Soulmates and Hot Dates, it's yours free of charge. If you pay shipping and handling, and you will get it when she returns back to her home in 2 weeks from now. So go to her website, mariashaw.com. In the meantime, we'll be right back after this. It's a psychic soiree on a Sunday night. It's called Above and Beyond with Laura Smith. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Laura Smith, you were like Florence Nightingale the other day. You were running down the hall as my blood pressure was clocked at 220 over 120 as I was arguing with Ron Kuby. And you came not with high blood pressure medicine. I already had enough of that, but balance of nature, the fruits and the veggies in capsule form. I'd taken it years before, but I had sort of fallen off the wagon. And I got to tell you, it immediately took that blood pressure down. By late that night, I was at about 140 over 100. And then the very next day, I was at about, I'd say about 135, 130 over 90. And that's where I needed to be. And that's all because of balance of nature.
What can't fruits and vegetables help your body deal with? If you want to order Balance of Nature and get your blood pressure down or just have a more balanced life, call 800-2468-751. That's 800-2468-751 or go to balanceofnature.com and make sure you put Laura into the promo code for special discounts. Curtis, we're glad you're still here.
Oh, so am I. I'm glad I didn't stroke out. Thanks to Balance of Nature.
Ever since the Iran nuclear deal was signed by world powers to promote peace and tranquility, Bibi Netanyahu and his associates in the United States have been campaigning against it using their Jewish card. The ongoing negativity of Bibi and his associates, fueled by a hidden Zionist agenda, is of major concern to traditional Jews. Regretfully, their attitude and actions have stirred a rise in anti-Semitism, first in Europe and now provoking in the United States. Zionism feeds on anti-Semitism against Jews in the diaspora. How can organizations with a history of placing nationalism before Jewish safety be allowed to represent Jewish interests? Traditional Jews wish to clarify that, as observant Jews, they faithfully obey God's command to be loyal citizens and pray for the success of our homelands. The statements issued by Bibi and his associates do not represent traditional Jews. In fact, they do not relate to us and are irresponsible. For more information, please visit www.truetorahjews.org.
When you can give your body a full variety of 31 different fruits and vegetables in their 100% natural, whole food form, you receive the unmatched balance with Balance of Nature's fruits and veggies.
Back in 2006, I was diagnosed with prostate cancer, and they give me 3 to 6 months to live. I just really got mad about it, and I started looking around. A friend of mine that had lost a son to cancer told me, there's some stuff you need to know about. He says, if I had got my son on this quicker, I would have probably saved his life. I got a hold of Balance of Nature and then got with Dr. Howard. Before I took the radiation treatment, I cut the tumor in half and just saved my life.
Call toll-free 800-2468-751. That's 800-2468-751. Or go online to balanceofnature.com and be sure to enter promo code WABC for a special discount today. Once again, that's toll-free 800-2468-751. Get real.
You're listening to Above and Beyond. Now, back to Laura.
Thank you so much to my sponsors, Balance of Nature and Fruits and Veggies in a Capsule and Aloe Moist Moisturizing Cream from your face to your feet. Grateful to both of them for underwriting the program, and grateful to you for listening in on a Sunday night. Don't forget, you can watch us on YouTube tomorrow when we are posted up there at Above and Beyond with Laura Smith. And my guest is Maria Shaw. She is the French Quarter medium, and she blends many modalities into her helping guide people and give them wonderful information. You can find her at mariashaw.com. She does astrology expertly, and she's also a medium and an intuitive just in general, and just a great healer and a fabulous lady. So we are going to go right back to the phones. These are going to be quicker, everybody, so please just say your birthday, your name, time of day, and then the question real quick. Janet in Boston, go ahead.
Date of birth is 2/12/70, born around 9:56 in the morning in Bronxville, New York.
And this is your daughter?
Yes.
Okay. She likes the bad boys, or in the past she liked the bad boys.
Always. That's the problem.
Yep. And I feel that she needs that extra oomph, that extra chase, and she wants to fix these guys. Since October of 2012, she's had one thing after another with relationships and a lot of disappointments. It was a wake-up call for her. The gentleman, the abusive one that she's done with, or hopefully done with, because I think that he's going to start calling or coming around again. Hopefully she's past that point. But this aspect is going to be really changing her life. And she has a wake-up call now, and she can get out of these bad relationships after the middle part of this September. She's going to meet someone very nice. I hope she likes him. I hope she doesn't throw him out, because she's got a really nice guy coming in. I think he's a Leo, and she could get married in the middle part of 2017. But stay away from the bad boys is my advice.
All right. Thank you, dear.
You so much.
Thank you, my dear. Cicilline in New York City, go ahead.
Oh, hi. Maria, thank you. My birthday is February 11, 1961, and I was born in Kingston, Jamaica, and I don't know the time of my birth, but I'm inquiring about a person that I've been dating, which was born December 3rd of 1960. Because I've been dating for a year, and I don't know what's going on with it. I'm trying to get rid of him, but he keeps coming back all the time.
Well, he's going to keep coming back. You're the one that's going to have to put up boundaries and say no the next time he calls. There's a part of you that's kind of curious, too. It feels like you really don't want him, but then if you're not really dating anybody for a while, then you kind of like, well, check it out or talk to him. But he's always going to come back. You guys have a past life connection. And when you have a past life connection from another lifetime, and that person feels like they're your soulmate and you may not be feeling it, okay, it's going to be really hard to break this tie. You're just going to have to be very, very forceful with your boundaries. And during Venus retrograde, between now and September, he's coming back full force. Best thing you can do is move on, meet somebody else, have that guy meet him at the door and say, my woman's taken. Because he's always going to be coming back.
So is there a future between us?
Yes, but it's more of the same. If you're talking about a future, long-term marriage, no, he's going to leave and come back and leave and come back. There's always going to be something with this guy.
All right, Cicilline, thank you so much, my dear. Bridget in Saginaw, go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Bridget, and my birthday is 12/13/81, and I was born at 1:01 a.m. in Saginaw, Michigan.
And what do you want to know, Bridget?
I was inquiring about a Gemini that I've been on and off with for about 2 years now.
You're dating two people. When you date a Gemini, it's like dating two men, Dr.
Right.
Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So,
Exactly.
But Gemini men never want to grow up. That's the one thing with them is they're like little boys forever. They're a lot of fun. You'll never be bored, but you'll always feel like, are they going to show up? Are they going to be late? Why haven't they called? And then they'll come on real strong, and then they'll back off.
Right.
So
And
what?
that's what it's been.
Yeah, so you're not going to have the consistency you want, but you'll have a lot of drama. And as a Sagittarius, you don't need drama these next 2 years. You're going to have enough of it on your own. So you're going to have to stop being curious, like our other caller, and just say, you know what, this isn't working out for me. And I think that if you can do that, you're going to end up meeting somebody either in November or February. But I kind of feel like the pickings are slim around you. I don't know if it's the area you live in, but there just ain't nobody out there.
No.
I think you're going to travel to some new cities. Come over to New York. Check us out here.
I wish.
But good luck, and thank you for your call.
Thanks, Carol. Thank you very much. Joanne from Montel, New Jersey. Go ahead. You're on with Maria Shaw.
Hi, this is Joanne. My birthday is August 21st, 1959 in Manhasset, New York. I do not know the time.
That's okay. And you want to know if you're going to meet someone, Joanne?
Yeah, I've been single for quite a while, and I just am starting to think about going on some internet dating. I'm a little hesitant.
Okay, there's certain times that are great for internet dating because there's more people on, usually right around Christmas and right around Valentine's Day, because all their friends tell them, hey, you need to get on here and meet someone so you have a date for the holidays, that type of a thing. But I'll tell you what, you're a very strong woman, and some men are very intimidated by you. I'm not saying that you're so big and bad, but you have this strength, this power. So you're going to need to draw somebody that is just as strong as you are and not intimidated by a strong female. And, being a Leo, you're going to have luck this summer, but I think a really good time for you to meet somebody is going to be February of next year. And I see you meeting an Aries. Did you have one of those before?
No.
Okay, because I think that's going to actually be a pretty darn good sign for you. You have a past life connection with an Aries. You also have a past life connection with a Cancer. So those two could be coming into your life.
Joanne, thank you, and good luck with that.
Thank you so much. Have a good evening.
Thank you, too, dear. Thank you. Carol in Fort Lee, go ahead quickly.
Hi. I was born on July 1st, 1949, Jersey City, New Jersey, the same hospital as the gentleman preceding me in Margaret Hague, and I wanted to know if do you see any marriage in my life?
Oh, maybe it's to that guy. Maybe it's to
Wow.
Fred or
Hey,
whoever
yeah,
that.
we
Or no,
ought to be
Tony.
doing-
Tony.
yeah. And he's looking for a younger, hot woman, and Carol's a hot young woman. So, Carol, listen, you're a mirroring type. You're a Cancer. The mirroring types are Cancers, Taurus, Libras, and Scorpios. They like to be in a committed relationship. Men that meet you are going to feel your nurturing quality. You just got to get out and meet guys. And you know what? I think you're going to meet somebody from that you've known in high school or back in college or back a long time ago. So this is a really good time to reach out from your past too during this Venus retrograde. But there's a guy that never gotten over you. He ended up marrying somebody else. And he's got a bunch of kids, but he still may carry a flame for you. He's not with her anymore.
Is it a Scorpio or a Gemini?
I think it's a Scorpio.
Okay.
You know who I'm talking about?
Well, yes, and I have had a marriage proposal, but I got concerned because I was in the hospital, and my friend got a call saying that from a supposed nurse saying that he had died. And it's left me, in such a quandary because I haven't heard from him.
Oh.
Check it out. Check it out. Sometimes there's miscommunication. Check it out. But good luck to you, Carol.
Thank you.
Yeah, hang in there.
And Kristen, you get like a 30-second answer. Go ahead, quick.
Hi, I'm Kristen. My birthday is 10/29/82.
Got it right here.
Uh,
And your
we've
husband
got
is
it here.
June 23rd?
Yes.
And you want to know if you're going to be okay?
Yes.
After September, things get a lot better for you and your hubby. You guys are both very compatible. I'm going to tell you to stick in it and make it work. Plus, you guys have really good lovemaking, too. This is the hottest guy you're going to ever have.
And you're from my home state of Indiana. So glad we got you in at the last there. So it's all good for Kristen and her hubby?
It is. They're going to make it.
Oh, all right. Wonderful stuff. We cleared the call board. Woo! You are not only good, you are fast.
I try.
Maria Shaw, the fastest astrologer, medium, and intuitive on the planet. Oh, my gosh. Thank you
it was so much fun. Thanks for having me.
I love having you here in person. You are a big star. You're a rising star. I'm intuitive, too, and I've got your number on this. I'm telling you, you've got big things in your future.
And happy birthday to you coming up.
Thank you. A week from tomorrow.
Woo-hoo.
Yes.
And Leo's always celebrating grand style.
Oh, well, we start like at the beginning of the month and then till the end of the year. So
I would too.
it's like perpetual. Maria Shaw, thank you for everything you've done. I want to invite everyone to visit Maria Shaw's website at mariashaw.com. mariashaw.com. That's SHAW. You can also Google the French Quarter Medium because she's part medium, part astrologer, and intuitive. Thank you so much. All the very best. Soulmates and Hot Dates is her cute book, fabulous book actually, full of information, how to tell who's who, and it's yours for free. Just pay shipping and handling by going to her website, mariashaw.com. Thank you so much to my sponsors, Balance of Nature, fruits and veggies in a capsule. Get real, get some today, and have your life change and your health change like me and millions of other people. Balanceofnature.com and Aloe Moist moisturizing cream from your feet to your face. Safe, pure, energizing. It's really the most beautiful moisturizing cream. And thank you all. To see this again, you can go to Above and Beyond with Laura Smith on my YouTube channel or on WABCRadio.com. Much love. See you next Sunday night for a psychic soiree. Don't go.
Broadcasting from the Nouveau Fat Loss Studios. WPLJ HD3, New York. The legendary 77 WABC.